What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more wood plow action. Now, we are talking today about Record Buster. Okay? Pretty good stuff right here. Now, this is not a double rewards Record Buster. We're back to normal, every other week Record Buster. So your rank rewards are going to be pretty much the same, but I mean, let's not beat around the bush. These are still amazing rewards, okay? So that's no reason to sleep on this at all, okay? This time around, my understanding is, let's just go up here to I believe she attacks with sleep is what it is. Let's see here, it's slow and sleep. It's always slow. Let's go up here to Record Buster. Got my Chloe. She's going to be the first time my MLB Chloe is going to be taken out is going to be this Record Buster, so let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, she attacks with slow and sleep. Now, if you don't have... Now, on my Record Buster team, I actually have a 75% anti-slow. That is the Freya assist down here. Where's Nightgown Freya? There she is. This one, I believe. Yep. Sleep resist, 75%. Now, if you do not have... you do not have a unit that has anti-sleep, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up here. Now, if you remember, when you run Record Buster, let's see if I've got any rewards left to acquire. I don't. When you run Record Buster, or not right here either. Cool. Well, I'm going to have to go back into the Record Buster here for a moment. When you run Record Buster, one of the biggest rewards you get for score are these little Buster medals right here. Now, those are good actually for crafting a new type of armor. I say new type of armor. Armor that's been around for a minute, but I don't think a lot of people really kind of put a lot of value into it. So we're going to go into crafting here. Go to armor. Okay. The Glorious Anklet. Now, I use this on a couple of my units because when you craft it, it'll either give you poison resist, stun resist, sleep resist, seal resist, taunt resist, charm resist, slow resist, etc., etc., etc. So, I'm going to go ahead and craft one real quick just for the sake of it. I got 100k just burning a hole in my pocket for no better reason. Let's just see what we get. Now, I've never gotten one that's gotten... Okay, it's charm resist on this one, so it's not going to be of any use to me. But, nah, we're not going to do that. But I'll show you one that I actually have generated. Let's go down here to my equipment exchange. I believe I put one on my healer here. Yep. Go to armor. Glorious Anklet. There we go. So she's got 100% sleep resist. Now, I wish I had some slow resist on her. I don't. I honestly, I've done a ton of anklets, as you'll probably see over here in the list, and I don't think I've gotten but 1 or 2 slow resists. They're not very... It's not very common to get a slow resist, at least in my findings. So that's me. But, I mean, sleep resist will do you. What we do is then we just get to go run back into the arena here. Because trust me, if I had a bunch of slow resists, I'd be throwing those on my units with my anti-sleep, Freya, and then pretty much wouldn't have any problems. Alright, so where is Chloe? I'm going to go ahead and throw Chloe on the bottom of Bavaria here. My Chloe, the Chloe assist unit, I just MLB'd. There she is. If you don't know what she does, okay? Now, the one thing I did talk about the other night is there are the pickup banners that are live for her, but unless you already have a couple of her, it's not worth hitting pickup banners. Pickup banners are for people that are like 1 or 2 dupes shy of MLB. In my case, I just needed like 1 of her. So, I chased it, I got her, I'm stupid happy. She nullifies physical attacks ×2. Now, I think Reveria's magic attack, so she's not going to do me much good here, but yeah, she's not going to do much good at all. So we're not. I take that back. We're not going to worry about her, but I'm going to keep all my. Yeah, I'm going to keep all my strength buffs on everybody. And the other thing that I would heavily recommend doing is once you get in here and it actually gets moving, turn off auto battle, because auto battle is going to do stupid things and get you all kinds of screwed up. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do my usual attack stats. Boom. And we'll see how far we get. Now, you don't necessarily have to run this at 4 times. The reason I do is because most of the time my units are strong enough they can withstand it. Now, sometimes I get massively borked, and that's just kind of nature of the beast. But usually I can get, 3 million out of this. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, thus far we're doing pretty good. Mikasa's doing her thing. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about, and I'll talk about it here in a second when we get to that. On turn 4, there is something special that I'm going to have to do to keep up my stats here. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so on turn 4, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on damage received. Attack all targets decreased by 30%. I need that up. And I'm going to do Mikasa's non-stop, because it removes all magic buffs. So all of her various buffs are then going to get taken out. Unfortunately, Shakti is now asleep. So let's see what happens. Okay. So all of her magic buffs are down, and we now have a decent amount of defense against this. It's going to hurt. Oof. He killed Asvi. Alright, cool. The big thing is I need to keep Mikasa in play, though. Alright, so we're going to do a mid-heal. I don't need a physical resist. It's not going to do me any good. And I'm going to go back up and start my stacks all over one more time. Now, once again, on the 4th turn, I need someone like Mikasa that removes magic buffs. You got to have that on the 4th turn, or you're going to get absolutely taken apart. Okay? Now, as far as attack stacks go, when you're, like I'm going down the line here, that really is going to depend on your unit. You notice mine, they kind of all have their own little nuances. Alright. We need some heals, girl. Molten Spike, non-stop, and I did hers out of order. That's okay. I did hers out of order. Ooh! Oh! No. This is like a worst possible scenario. Okay. So, I'm about to get taken completely apart in just a second here. Alright. I'm going to do this one more time. Molten Spike. That'll work. I've got maybe 2 turns left. So, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to double up my super bar and see if I can survive this and get 2 supers out of her. Because if I can get 2 supers, that is going to help out. Now, Belle is dead and Shakti is dead, and I really hope Eyes can survive this. Oh, they're all dead. Oh. See, I need my Asvi there. 2.3 mil. Yeah, no. Asvi not surviving is a harsh mistress. So, I've still got to work on mine. Now, I'm aware my team isn't really optimized for this. Probably need more magic units. I don't simply have them, or I haven't put my effort into them. So I am still working on my teams. Now, my team's not so great for Record Buster. When it comes to war games, that's what I'm all about. Record Buster, I'm still a bit of an enigma. So, but the big thing is make sure you've got that sleep resist. Go in here, at least play it every day. I'm going to come back on this in a couple of days and try to work on a new attack stat and see if I can figure out a way to get a little bit more out of this team. But, that's kind of the video, guys. Make sure you are doing Record Buster. Like, even at, the kind of crummy levels that I'm at, I'm still getting a lot of gnome tickets. I'm still getting a lot of, so, like, if you're new at the game, it's at least worth trying, and trying at a lower level. I could probably go down to level 3 and survive much easier. In fact, I'll do that real quick. Let's go down here. Try to level 3. Okay. Record Buster. Yeah. Now, let's see. The Shakti's supposed to be really, really, really good. So, we'll keep trying. And maybe if I get her attack stacks right, it'll be much better. Let's see what the difference is between 3 and 4. 3, I know I can do. The problem is the percent boost you get out of 3 is nowhere near as nice. Alright. And I'll do her attack, and then I'll do her heal later. I don't need her heal quite yet. Because the problem with Osvi is, she's a really great unit, but in all reality, in fact, I'm going to go over the regular attack. In all reality, she requires a ton of MP. Now, I do have a unit that does MP regen, but it's not enough. It's not enough. There's only like a handful of units in the entire game that do MP regen, and she's gonna cook her almost all her MP right here. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much her MP stack goes down. All right. So I've debuffed Riveria. I've got 30% down, and she's still got absolutely taken apart. That's horrible. All right, so we're starting our attack stack all over one more time. Okay? And this time we've got some decent heals on us. There we go. Might want to go. You know, one of the things I was wondering about is going back and trying this again with 2 healers, because that's what I used to do, and it seems like I had more success. So I'm gonna give that a shot later on. Whenever I'm fighting, I'm always throwing around ideas in my head to try to get a little bit more damage out of my units. Okay, so Molten Spike, we got our heal, we got this, we got non-stop. We're going to do this 2 turns one more time. Now, the only downside is we do not have Osvi's defense buff. So this is about to not feel good at all. Okay, so we actually do have our super attack stat up to 2. On level 3, I'm going to try to get up to 3 before I get it off, because the higher you get this, the more people are going to get super attacks, but you get big benefits for getting more super attacks off at one given point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this real quick to show you guys how much more damage they will produce once you get all these up there. So if I get 3 super attacks, this will be absolutely fantastic. Alright, now we are now out of healers. This is a bad situation to be in. Okay. One more turn, though, and I will have 3 super attacks. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Okay. Alright. So now I'm dead this turn no matter what they do. I've got a decent amount of health. I could do a non-stop. Debuff her. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Pretty sure no matter how I do this, I'm going to die. So I'm going to go ahead and get super attacks off with these 2. You know what? Why not? Why not? I can't last much longer anyway. I'm going to lose the debuffs that I had, but we'll get a lot of damage out here. Let's see how much damage Bell does. I would have gotten more had I done my attack stack right. I did the attack stack wrong, and I didn't do his final attack. I'd love to get all 3 and then do a super, but it's just a thing. So what's Mikasa going to do? Mikasa's got an enormous stack, but sometimes she can out-hit Bell. Yep, she just out-hit Bell, so there you go. And we're about to get special attacked. I know Eyes is dead. Bell's probably gone. Mikasa may survive this, but I don't know. Yep. Alright, so I get 1 attack left, and then that's that. So see how much damage this gets. So, like I said, if you could build that bar up, that's kind of your best bet. Add your sleep resistance and all that stuff, and then run this at a higher... See, I got a little bit more for running level 3. So running a higher difficulty isn't always the big benefit. Now, I did screw up there at the end. I did screw up the attack stack. So if you had the stack right, I probably would have gotten almost as much out of Bell and maybe 100k out of Mikasa. So it really depends. But gives you an idea of how to do this, guys. Go run Record Buster. I'm going to go rebuild my team and see what, try a couple things out. And we might come back and try this a little bit later. But that is, you know, kind of your bi-weekly, what do you call it? Once every 2 weeks, whatever it is. Record Buster run. So we'll talk about that. I will talk about the chocolate campaign. I kept promising I was going to bring it yesterday, and I was going to bring it Record Buster yesterday. Didn't happen, but we are going to talk about this. So that is going to be a thing, guys. Just make sure you're getting your affection fallen every single day. Every single day. That's the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I will come back at you with more Wood Plow a little bit later. And, of course, we'll be back to live stream Dokkan Battle tonight. So I will see y'all then.